Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, I wanted to show you what I got for Christmas, the Christmas loot. The reason I'm making this video is because a lot of people ask all the time, and instead of just writing messages, it's easier to do a video. Now, this is most of what I got for Christmas. I also got some candy and stuff. I got beef jerky from my parents, something they always gave me since I was a little kid. I love like exotic beef jerky. It's like a sample pack you can get from some of those gift shops where you have some elk jerky and some venison and some alligator and stuff like that, which was super cool. And my favorite candy that I got was Real Turkish Delight that Christina got me, which was awesome. I had a viewer send me Real Turkish Delight, I think 2 years back, and it was great. It was awesome. So she was able to find me some and pick that up for me. So that was super, super cool. But besides that, I want to show you some of the other stuff that I got. So I'm going to kind of rip into it. Before I start anything, I do want to show this. This was a gift that did not make it on the first video of Christmas gifts from YouTubers. This was from a YouTuber, and I have no idea why I never did a video on it. But I had it here, and I wanted to make sure that the person who sent this was able to see it on camera. This is a little harmonica, and it was super, super cool for them to send that. I actually have a large harmonica. Christina is very much into music. She's very talented in like all the wind instruments and stuff, and I can't play music for shit. I of course love music like everyone else, but I'm just not very good at any instrument really. But the harmonica is really fun to play around with, so she can certainly teach me some stuff now that we have two of them. So thank you very much for that. Where to start? Let's start down below where you can't see. The first thing that I opened was this from Christina. And this thing is a little badass ballad song. Unfortunately, I can't use my right finger. My pointer finger is still killing me. But this thing is awesome, and I will do a review on this because this is a really, really good quality bottle opener. Okay, even though it's just a bottle opener and not a usable blade, and even though it's like Chinese made, it's super cool and very, very solid feeling. It's got its little pocket clip on there, and it's just it's awesome. So you'll certainly see a review on that in the future. So that was badass from Christina. Also, because I'm into collecting bottle openers now, she also got me this one, which is equally badass. So, yeah, super, super cool. I actually like what they did with this design. Instead of putting it up top, they put it down below. You have more leverage, and the top can be used as a flathead screwdriver. So an awesome, awesome design. Also just, you know, cheap Chinese thing, but super cool, and definitely put a smile on my face at Christmas. So yeah, that's basically the knife portion of what I got. Because I do so much trading and stuff with knives constantly, I didn't get a knife for Christmas. I know it seems crazy, no knives for Christmas. Well, those are, you know, my Christmas knives that I got. So yeah. Now, what else to show? I'll show you this, what's in this box. This is something, this is actually kind of, it's been a family tradition ever since I was young. Since I was a little boy, was for my parents to get me some kind of a Christmas pin for my stocking. Now as an adult, I have a different stocking, but I saved my first stocking I've ever had, and I always attach these Christmas pins to it. So of course, you know, my parents to get me another one to go on there, which I thought was cool. And it's just a reindeer. But it's really nice, and like I said, that's just something that we do for tradition. When I have a child of my own one day, we will give all those pins, we'll get a nice stocking for our child, and we'll put all the pins on there to start off, and they can of course continue with the tradition, which is pretty cool. So I like that. It's just something my family does all the time. And speaking of family, I got this from my sister and my brother-in-law Vinny, and this thing blew me away. This is one of the coolest gifts that I got. And it meant so much to me. And now, first of all, when I opened it, I'm like, what the hell? Well, they get me bring over some leftovers. That's pretty cheap. You know, I love Chinese food. But you guys have to check this out. It's such an original idea. It comes in a little box here. And you reach in, and it is a giant metal fortune cookie. And I'm like, what the hell? I thought that was super cool, but I'm like, I don't get it. So I looked at the side, and I was looking at it. Obviously, there's a hinge on this side, so it opens up. So I opened it up, and inside was a message, and the message read, Jeff, you have a sister and brother-in-law and niece who love you very much. Merry Christmas. And that was super, super cool. I mean, you know, it was totally unexpected. You know, obviously I had no idea. I didn't even know that something like this exists, but it was a really, really awesome Christmas present, and definitely one of my favorite, and something I'll have for the rest of my life. I'll make this an ornament somehow and hang it on the tree. But that was an awesome idea. So hey, if you guys are looking for Christmas gifts next year, try to figure out, you know, where you can get something like this. It blew me away. You know, instead of getting something that I don't need or some fun toy that I'm gonna play with for, you know, a couple hours or a couple days or weeks and then forget about. I mean, this is something I'll have for the rest of my life. It's super, super cool. It is part of my Christmas now. So thank you very much if you happen to be watching this. Vinny and Brittany, that was really, really awesome of you. Thank you so much. Let's see, some other stuff. I got this from Heather and Joanna. It's Christina's family. And these are whiskey stones. I always wanted whiskey stones. And if you don't know the concept behind these, basically, you put these in the freezer, they get nice and cold, all right, and you put these in your cocktails, you know, specifically whiskey, but you can put it in any liquor, of course, and they keep your drink cold without watering it down. If you use traditional ice, you know, obviously it melts and it thins out your drink, and the flavor is very different. So super, super cool. I've seen these, you know, forever. They're nothing new. I always wanted them and I never got them, and I got them from them for Christmas, so that was awesome. They also got me some cool beer from Connecticut, which you kind of see in the background here. We have Innocence by City Steam, Root of All Evil. Look at that clown on there, friggin' creepy. A few others. I like this bottle a lot. You'll see some reviews on these when I do beer reviews. You know, right now I'm trying to lose weight, so maybe one a week, but it'll be, you know, a special treat at the end of the week. Here's a Session Black Lager. Super cool. I just love the bottle on that. But it was just really, really thoughtful for them to get that. I mean, obviously they know that I'm into, you know, craft beer, and I like trying different things, and I've never even seen any of these, let alone, you know, can get them myself. So super cool. Now, following on the same theme as beer and bottle openers, I got this from my parents, and could not love it more. This is a Bulldog bottle opener. And this one is from Pottery Barn, which is expensive. You know, everything they have over there is overpriced. Some stuff is pretty cool. I used to have a friend who used to shop at Pottery. That's the only reason I even know about it. She used to shop at Pottery Barn all the time because she had a shitload of money and no kids, and that's how you waste your money on stuff like that. But occasionally I still look on the site and look at different things they have. And I mean, you know, obviously if you guys don't know, I have an English Bulldog named Gus, and because I'm into, you know, craft beer and stuff like that. It's just the coolest thing ever to leave on my end table, and when I need to, you know, crack a bottle, he's right there for me. So super, super cool. I love that. It'll always be part of my table decor now. Let's see. Also from my parents, more specifically my dad, super, super cool gift, and a lot of the, of course, the pipe guys will like this. But I got a new pipe. Doop, 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 doop. And my first meerschaum, and look at that, a Bulldog. Super, super badass. You guys will see, I'll do a video where I break this in and talk about it a little bit and stuff, and see how it smokes, but I have not gotten a meerschaum pipe yet, and you know, what a better time. I mean, it's that much extra special because it came from my parents, and because of course it's a Bulldog. This is something I'll have for the rest of my life. It's super, super cool. So I can't wait to try that out. Let's see, I also got a beautiful scarf from my my mother-in-law. So that was extremely nice of her to do that. It's actually funny because all season, Christina's very much into scarves and stuff. She's always wearing them. And I have one nice scarf, but it had a rip in it, and it's like cashmere. From back in the day, you know, I spent money on, I figured, hey, I'll have one good scarf for the winter time, because it does actually keep you warm. It's not just a fashion thing. When I'm shoveling snow and stuff, it really keeps my neck warm. But I had one, and it's ripped, and it kind of looks like shit now. So I wanted to get one, and every time we're at the store, she's like, oh, why don't you get this one? I never liked any of them. And my mother-in-law gave me this, and I actually really love the pattern more than anything I've seen, so it's perfect. So I thank her for that very much. Also, pipes, having to do with pipes, my parents got me this pipe rest, which is super cool, custom made. Now, they originally got it to fit this pipe, not realizing that it might not fit, and they were like really apologetic about it. I'm like, no way. Of course I have other pipes that'll fit. So I have my Black Heart custom pipe, which is super badass, and it fits this absolutely perfectly. So this is a beautiful display piece. So I love that as well. Let's see. Something else I got from, actually I got two things from Christina that mean a lot to me. Things I'll always have. One is a silver ornament, and this one's from Monarch Precious Metals. And it's 2014. It's just you know, it's a Christmas ornament, and it didn't come with this little thing. I took this off one of the gifts. But this is a cool little an ornament that we always have in the tree. You guys know how much I love my silver. And she got me this round, this art round, which is super, super badass. Just because it is from my birth year, 1984. You see up here, the American Prospector. So, and it's an Engelhard round. 999 fine. Nothing better than getting treasure for Christmas, right? So that was so, so cool of her. I mean, I really appreciate it. This is something that will be in my collection forever. And the last thing that's on the table here, you can kind of see to the right, are some snow globes. Now, I've talked about this before. I am a huge snow globe nut. I'm a huge Christmas person anyway. I love Christmas, but snow globes for me, I mean, I'm literally one of those people who could shake up a snow globe, you know, and just stare into it and think about things and enjoy, you know, it's so sappy and it's such a little kid thing to do, but I absolutely love it. And this one is from Christina. She got a vintage one she found online. I love old-timey Santa, so it was a perfect fit. And this does have a music box on it. So I thought that was really cool. I wish you a Merry Little Christmas, it plays. And then speaking of Santa, my parents also got me a snow globe, knowing how much I love them. And I like this one because it has a year on it, so I'll always remember when I got it. But also a beautiful modern Santa in there. Super cool. And then the last one, Christina got me, which I love the most out of all the snow globes that I have. I mean, I only have like maybe 10. I get one a year, I guess. And but this year, of course, I got 3 of them. And she saw this online. She said she had to get it. It's a vintage one. You know, it's a little beat up and a little foggy, but it has a very classy English Bulldog in there. So I shouldn't have shaken it because it's hard to see, especially with the, there we go, with the glare from the lights. So it's got a classy English Bulldog. There's Gus in there with a top hat and coat and a present and a cane. And it had a pretty nice bass on it too. This one also has a music box. So I thought that was super, super cool and just awesome. Absolutely awesome. So that's it. That's my Christmas loot video. People are, of course, always curious as to, you know, what I'm going to get for Christmas or what I got from viewers and from family. And I posted the video about the stuff the viewers sent, and this is the video showing everything that I got from family. I had a wonderful Christmas this year. I feel very blessed, and I need to shut that off now. Thank you. All right, there we go. I feel extremely blessed that I have, you know, people that love me, and the best part of Christmas was, of course, just spending time with family. You know, I drove a lot to make sure that we can, you know, spend time with both Christina's family as well as my family, and I feel very fortunate for that. It was very, very nice, and I look forward to doing it again next year. Let me know down in the comment section what the most memorable gift that you got this year was. You know, let me know who gave it to you and why it meant so much. Not necessarily like the most expensive thing or the coolest thing, but the one gift that meant the most to you. This year it was very hard to pick between the different things, but I mean, the fortune cookie I got from my sister and brother-in-law, just it was really beautiful. It really was. And even more so, which I can't show now because it's at my parents' house, they got Christmas tree ornaments for my grandfather who passed and my grandmother, as well as they got a beautiful headstone for my family dog Cody, who passed away. You know, it just really like emotional gifts that meant a lot. It wasn't just some candy. It wasn't just some new, you know, cell phone or whatever the latest tablet is or whatever. You know, it was something that really meant something to all of us. So, you know, they totally blew everyone away this year with their gifts. So extremely thankful for that. So that's it, guys. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas and a very happy New Year that's coming up. And for everyone watching who does not celebrate Christmas, I hope whatever your holiday is, I hope you had a nice one and spent time with your family and friends. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.